The sheer scale of global sports is, well, it's often difficult to comprehend. You look at modern mega events, and it's easy to assume they've just always existed in this state of highly organized grandeur. But as we know, every global phenomenon has an origin point. In this explainer, we're going to chart the exact historical mechanisms that allowed cricket to quietly, yet forcefully, conquer the globe.
What if I told you that a game once played by children in small English villages has become one of the world's biggest sports, watched by billions? The distance between wooden bats on dusty fields and modern, sold-out stadiums is absolutely vast. We are going to examine exactly how that transition occurred.
Our chronological framework is as follows. 1. Humble beginnings in England. 2. Global expansion via empire. 3. The first official international matches. 4. The World Cup era. And 5. The T20 cricket revolution. Let's begin right at the source.
Section 1. Humble beginnings in England. The birth of cricket. The historical record places cricket's origin in England during the 16th century. Now, it didn't begin as a formal athletic endeavor. It was just a rudimentary game played by children in rural villages, using entirely handmade bats. But by the 17th century, adults had co-opted the game, and it started spreading across southern England. The absolutely crucial turning point, however, occurred in 1744. That year, the writing of the first official laws of cricket provided a documented set of rules. This forcefully transformed a simple rural pastime into a strictly regulated institution. Section 2. Global expansion via empire, spreading across the world. A sport requires a mechanism for distribution. For cricket, that mechanism was the British Empire. During the era of imperial expansion, the game was exported far beyond England. It systematically took root in India, Australia, Pakistan, South Africa, New Zealand, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and the West Indies. In these nations, cricket completely ceased to be an imported oddity. It integrated deeply into the social fabric, becoming a permanent, unshakable national obsession. Section 3. First official international matches. Forging rivalries. As the sport became entrenched globally, formalized international competition became an absolute inevitability. But surprisingly, the first official international contest did not take place in Europe or Asia. It happened in North America. In 1844, the United States played against Canada. However, the true bedrock of cricket's competitive structure was laid in 1877, when England and Australia played the first official test match. That event ignited one of the most enduring, intense rivalries in all of international sports. Born shortly after that 1877 encounter, the Ashes series was established. Today, it remains a heavily scrutinized and fiercely contested cornerstone of cricket history. It acts as the ultimate anchor for the sport's traditional long-form format. Section 4. The World Cup era. A global spectacle. As the 20th century progressed, the sport required a unifying global tournament. So, in 1975, the first Cricket World Cup was held, fittingly enough, in England. The West Indies established early dominance, securing their place in history as the first ever champions. Over the subsequent decades, the balance of power shifted, with legendary teams from Australia, India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and eventually England successfully claiming the trophy. The inception and continuous operation of this tournament successfully elevated cricket from a mere collection of bilateral series into a massive, undeniable global spectacle. Section 5. The T20 cricket revolution. The modern era. To maintain relevance and capture modern demographics, traditional institutions must evolve. For cricket, this evolution was a brutal structural compression. Introduced in 2003, the T20 format is a significantly shorter and faster format of cricket. By strictly compressing the timeframe of a match, the sport was instantly and almost violently optimized for modern television consumption. The impact was immediate. The 2007 T20 World Cup, won by India, catalyzed a massive commercial shift. It led directly to the creation of domestic franchises, like the Indian Premier League, or IPL. The IPL entirely rewrote the economics of cricket. It introduced high-speed match structures, heavily compensated superstar players, and generated massive, reliable global audiences. Make no mistake, T20 is the undisputed economic engine of the modern era. The current statistical reality of the sport comes down to one single word: billions. Today, cricket is not a regional pastime. It's a monumental industry, literally played and watched by billions of people across the globe. The trajectory is complete. We've gone from unrecorded children playing on 16th century English village fields all the way to billions watching inside heavily engineered modern stadiums across the globe. Cricket has permanently established itself as one of the world's absolute dominant forces. The infrastructure is permanent. The audience is vast. With billions watching globally, analyzing every single strategy, you have to consider the future trajectory of the talent pool. What country will the next legendary cricket player emerge from? It is a statistical certainty that they are watching and learning right now